Hey, welcome to Vegan Finds, and tonight's dinner is going to be a Cajun pasta, part of Cajun week this week, and this is day 5, I believe, and we're going to add a little, I'll use air quotes here, air quotes, fried shrimp to go into our Cajun pasta. And since I had some leftover these, which are oyster mushrooms, I'm going to turn these into a shrimp. So it's going to be similar to how we did the shrimp, the oysters yesterday, and but we're going to change the seasoning up a fair amount and change the batter just a bit to make it more shrimp-like. So I'm going to be back. We're going to deep fry some of these suckers up. I'll show you how to make the batter. Then I'm going to start frying them up, and we will then proceed to make the rest of the pasta from there on out. So hang in there and see you in a flash. So in my bowl I've put in half a cup of the Bob's Red Mill white rice flour. Alright, so in my container here I have 1 teaspoon of neat egg. I'm adding to that 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. We use the one that contains the mother, so it's got a little probiotic property to it. Not that once you cook it, that's going to go by the wayside. I'm going to add now 1.5 cups of almond milk to this. It's almost like making a buttermilk batter. So I'm going to get the almond milk. I'll put it in there. I'll whisk it up. Then I'm going to add some spices to it.
You're going to let it sit for 10 minutes for it to curdle.
Right. So I'm adding 1 cup of the almond milk right now. I'm going to add another half a cup to this. Going to add another half cup. Ooh, almost dropped our measuring cup right now. It's a little slippery. Alright, so I got my half cup here. I'm going to add that to the mix. Okay. So while that sits there, I'm going to now finish off making the batter. So I've got the rice flour. Now I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of the gluten-free all-purpose flour that we've been using. Today I'm using measure for measure, and I just need to get a measuring cup. Okay, so I've added my 3/4 of a cup of measure for measure. Now it's time to add some spices. I got a mix of Cajun spices, some onion powder and some garlic powder that's going in here as well. Going to mix that up. And we're going to make the initial batter. So I'm going to add the wet here. And whenever you add vinegar to a milk product, it starts to curdle. That's how you kind of make buttermilk on the fly. So I'm going to whisk this up, create our batter number 1. And if I need to add more almond milk, I will. You can use soy. You can use any kind of non-dairy milk you want: oat milk, almond milk, soy milk, macadamia nut milk, whatever. Hazelnut milk. There's now a milk for everything. Hemp milk. Okay. So there we have it. We are making our batter here. And now I'm also going to have to make the breading. I have such a problem mixing stuff. Half of it ends up on the counter. I see hands coming into view. I don't know what's going on around here. What the heck is... Oh, whose hands are those? Uh-oh. Somebody's taking over. She's back.
I'm not back.
Well, she's sort of back. She's upright. That's a step in the right direction. So she's going to mix that up, and I'm going to prep the breadcrumbs. Hopefully you can hear that. If not, I'm going to add it in later. So the breadcrumbs we're going to use this is what we have left of the panko breadcrumbs, so we're going to use that up. So we're going to use some gluten-free vegan breadcrumbs, and I'm going to add a little coarse cornmeal to that. What? I need the cornmeal. Oh, do you have more breadcrumbs? Yes, please, because I don't like these breadcrumbs. This is more like bread powder. No. All right, so I'm going to add some additional gluten-free breadcrumbs.
Cornmeal?
Yeah, just a little bit of cornmeal, because I like the cornmeal crunch. So we got our breadcrumbs. We got our seasoning in there. Do you want to add more Cajun seasoning to the breadcrumbs, or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, do we need to?
All right. No, we don't.
You wanted to add a little bay on
A what?
It's for my Maryland peeps.
All right, so I'm gonna get the pan heating up, and here's our batter. And it's just like yesterday, only this batter is different. It's rice and all-purpose flour. That's gluten-free flour for those of you who haven't been paying attention. Oh, we got a dipper. This is how you keep your hands from getting all gooky. All right. See that? Magic hands, people. My hands never get dirty in this process.
That actually looks like a piece of shrimp.
It does look like a piece of shrimp.
I'm proud of myself.
You did a good job.
I did.
You may notice that the oil is a little dirty because it's the same oil that we're using from yesterday. Do you want me to get you a plate?
For the breading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go get a plate, and you won't notice this, but I'll be right back. Okay. So we're just adding in our shrimp in exclamation points to our fry pan here. Got some nice frying action going on here. And basically, 2 or 3 minutes, turn them over. You want this nice kind of golden brown color right here. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for it to be crispy, because nothing worse than a soggy fried food. Literally nothing worse. Can you think of anything worse than a soggy fried food?
Wet bread.
Okay, wet bread. We have one vote for wet bread, one vote for soggy fried food. I think wet bread wins. Wet bread is disgusting. But then I wouldn't eat wet bread, so that wouldn't be an issue for us. Alright, so we're down to the last of our shrimp here. And try and get them all in so we can go on to the next stage, which is cooking the pasta. I'm not showing you how to cook pasta. If you don't know how to cook pasta, there's another channel for that. That's not this one. I don't know what channel that might be. Alright, so all of our shrimps are in.
You want spaghetti or you want
not spaghetti. We said penne. So I'll be back when these are done, and I'm going to show you how to put the Cajun pasta all together. Okay, so now we're going to start on the Cajun pasta part of our Cajun pasta dish. We made the shrimp. Now we're going to add 1 chopped yellow onion. We're not doing the Holy Trinity today, we're doing half of the Trinity. We're adding 1 red pepper. We're going to let this saute for 2 or 3 minutes, soften up a bit. Then we're going to add the next ingredient while the pasta is cooking. I don't know how much time we have left on the pasta, but it's probably getting close. Yep, we're going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes. Now, if you've got some nice heirloom tomatoes, or fresh from the farm.
Yeah, we're far from tomato season in Jersey yet.
Yeah, we're not getting those really great Jersey tomatoes. But if you live down south and your tomatoes are starting to already show up, use some fresh tomatoes. There's nothing wrong with canned tomatoes, though. You got to drain that thing. And we're going to add to that some black beans and corn. So we're giving our...
Honey, there's no corn.
There's no corn in this? Why did you say corn?
There's no corn in it.
Oh. We're just going to add black beans. Somebody got confused by a picture. That would be me. I got confused. Pretty pictures always distract me. So we got the black beans in. This is starting to smell real nice. Pasta's getting close. Yep. We need to add the Cajun seasoning to this. So what do we got? We got garlic powder, right? Oh, I need the coconut milk too. Yeah, that's fine.
No, the white is good.
Yeah, well, I bought 2 cans of light, but it doesn't matter if you use light or whatever, because I'm going to use this tomorrow. So you're privy to our conversations now. So I'm going to add a 1/2 cup. I'm eyeballing this, people. The pasta. Okay. All right. You stir. I drain. Adding in some spices here. What do we got in here?
We got 1 teaspoon of garlic powder.
1 teaspoon of garlic powder.
1 teaspoon of onion powder.
1 teaspoon of onion powder.
1 teaspoon of Cajun spice.
1 teaspoon of Cajun spice.
And 1 teaspoon of Old Bay.
And 1 teaspoon of Old Bay. All right. Mix that all in there. That looks good. Stick my finger in. Ooh, tasty.
Do you want to add a little bit more Cajun?
I think so.
Okay. We have the Paul's whatever. If you wanted to add that.
No, I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. So we're just gonna add our regular Cajun spice. I'm gonna add another tablespoon to this.
Don't tell him.
Did you show what you added?
I added Tabasco. Don't tell him.
How dare you! You know, she's always messing with my recipes. And then she goes, oh, by the way, I added this. And I was like, that's why it tastes so good. That's always her response. All right, so the sauce is done. I'm going to add the pasta in now. You can see the pasta. This is gluten-free pasta. What is this, Barilla? Mm-hmm. Gluten-free Barilla.
Oh.
That looks good. You can actually cut the... Oh, I caught that. You saw that pasta fly out of the pan? I caught it. Oh my God. That's good. Oh, it's really good. I actually don't think it needs smoked paprika. We were going to add a little smoked paprika to this, but I don't think it needs it. So, shall I sprinkle on the...
I would do that at the end.
Are we at the end?
Well, no, I meant like in the bowl.
Oh, you don't
No,
want
you know what? Just sprinkle it in. It's fine.
All right, so we're going to add the shrimp. You don't want to lose the crispiness, that's why.
Yes.
Okay. We're not going to add the shrimp.
I'm a little baby.
She likes it. She likes it crispy, so we're not gonna add it to the pasta. We're gonna put it on at the end.
Okay.
And she's probably gonna toss in some extra hot sauce for her own tastes buds.
I am.
Do you think it needs anything?
I can't taste anything.
Don't tell me you have the bid.
Get me the
Get you a bowl. Okay. I'm getting the bowls, people. I'm getting the bowls. I accidentally moved my hammer and it sprouts here.
That's fine.
I overwatered them. I'm hoping they sprout back.
It doesn't even need salt.
No. Here's a thingamajiggy. You're getting the full treatment here. You've been watching us dole this out. Oh, it looks so good.
And then we're going to finish it off.
Oh, look how beautiful.
A few pieces of Cajun shrimp.
Vegan, of course. Gotta mention vegan because, you know, those people say that's not shrimp, and we go, we know. So, if you like these videos, please click the subscribe button.
Oh my God.
Hit the notification bell, leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, and let us know you were here. We hope you enjoy, and
I'll take a little bit more Tabasco.
I'm going to add some shrimp to mine. So, be safe, be well, and sayonara.